All right, man. King is live, baby. So Kanye West, bro, what are you doing? So this is another buffoon, right? Academics interviewed Kanye West. I don't know if they was in a warehouse or whatever. Kanye West comes to the door with a Diddy shirt on, with a Sean John shirt on or whatever, which is not the biggest thing. That's a big thing, but it's not the biggest thing. But then he comes and goes, then comes back out with a KKK outfit on. We call him Ku Klux Klan Kanye, right? So Kanye comes out with a Grand Wizard long john on. You know what I'm saying? The thing. He comes out with that on. You know what I'm saying? Looking like the Grim Reaper. And I see a lot of people online saying that he's actually mocking the KKK because it's black. What people don't understand is I believe that the KKK got different colors of that white cloak. I seen ones that was red. I even seen one that was black before. But here's the biggest issue that I think that we run into when it comes to Kanye West in academics. I'll get into academics in a minute. See, Kanye West always been like this. A lot of people don't want to acknowledge that Kanye West, he always been a person that was about himself. If you go back to Through the Wire, he rapped through his teeth, which is okay, but he's always been a person that was about himself. If you go back to him saying George Bush don't like black people, right? People at first on face value, you think that he's saying that for black people because what happened in New Orleans. Oh yeah, he's doing that for black people, Kanye West. But he did that to make a moment in history for himself to where he do stuff like that. The next big thing I think he did was when he took the mic from Taylor Swift. Now, I think he did some things before that, but he also took the mic from Taylor Swift, and what did he do? Beyonce had the greatest song of all time. She didn't know he was going to do that, but he knew that if he does that, people will look at him and he's like this guy. Like, oh man, Kanye West. Why would he do something like that? Then he goes and he does something else at the Grammys where I think he won a Grammy Award. And they said that if I get up here, I was going to act crazy. Well, we'll never know. And it's like, he's always doing these controversial things to get his name, keep his name synonymous with what's going on. Fast forward to today, because there was some other things that happened. He dropped the album called Yeezus instead of Jesus. It's Jesus. And he had a song on there called I Am a God. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff. Fast forward to today, whereas now he's beefing with Kendrick Lamar. The only reason why Kanye West is beefing with Kendrick is because Kendrick Lamar is everything that all of these rappers want to be with no controversy. Now, I want y'all to understand that. Kendrick Lamar is everything that every rapper dreamed to be with no controversy. Every rapper, every one of them have a controversy. I can go down the list of every rapper has some type of controversy. This is why they trying to tie something to Kendrick. Anything they can, they want to tie it to him because they already know that if you tie something to him, then he is just like every other rapper. Any rapper you can name that was successful, they all have controversies, or they all are met their demise, their timely demise early. Every one of them, Jay-Z, Nas, every one of them, Biggie, Pac, Eminem, 50 Cent. We could keep going down the list. Every one of them. Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Ice-T, every one of them. Kendrick Lamar is the only rapper that doesn't have any controversy. This is why Kanye West All of them hate him. This is why he say, when I say fuck everybody, it's plural, fuck everybody. This is why he says this, because they're all fake. They're all manufactured. He's the only one that's real. He's the only one that's saying, y'all can stay politically correct. I'm going to do what I did. The only one. Nobody's coming out. Did Cole foul? I don't know why you still pretending. Every one of these dudes are pretending. He's the only one that keeps it real. We always talking about how we want rappers to keep it real. We want real hip hop back. Here we have it right here. And what happens? They're all trying to tie some type of controversy to him. Oh, what did he did at the Super Bowl? Well, we didn't like that. Oh, he's using bots. Oh, he beats his. They're trying to do whatever it takes because they can't stand the fact that a black man has been successful with no controversy. They can't take it. And Kanye West especially hates it. How you gonna say that you don't think Kendrick is this and that or whatever you said about Kendrick, and you're wearing a Klan outfit? Y'all telling me that's not for attention? What are you trying to do? I don't understand it. Academics knows. He knows what's going on. He knows the truth. But what he does is he sides with a lie because the narrative is more important to him. All of these artists care about the narrative. That's why I say, when it comes to hip hop, what are we in love with anymore? Do we really love this genre where you got all of these people who are, I would say, even worse than the music industry? The artists, some of the artists are worse than the industry. It's kind of flipped when you got the music industry, the big machine trying to protect free speech versus a person who's trying to destroy it. I just don't understand what are we in love with anymore? The only person to me that's making really good music is Kendrick Lamar. Who else is making good music out of hip hop? Who else? Kanye West? Is he really making good music? Is Drake really making good music? He just dropped the album. How many of y'all think that that's a good album? GNX was the last good hip hop album outside of the people that we don't really mention that's on the underground or that's not as popular as Kendrick, because there are some good artists that are down here. But what artist that you could say stands out and say, you know what? So we got Kanye West running around with a Klan outfit on, talking about something he loves the genre, he loves music. What have we come to where a black man in America now wears a Klan outfit to tell you how much they love hip hop, or how much they love the music industry, or how much they hate the music industry? But here's the reason why Kanye's doing this. I'm gonna tell you exactly why Kanye West is doing all this. When Kanye West did an interview, I believe it was with Ice Cube's son. I think it's Ice Cube's son, or he looks like Ice Cube's son. I believe it was Ice Cube's son. But he did an interview with some dude who looks like Ice Cube's son, right? And he said in the interview, Drake has a rich baby daddy, Lucien Grains. Oh, my daddy got it. Remember he said that, right? Because he has a problem with Lucien Grains. Here's the reason why Kanye West hates Kendrick. He has more of a problem with Lucien Grains, right? And this is why he sided with Drake. Remember, he said that Lucien Grains was was Drake's baby dad. Now that Lucien Grains, Drake has filed a lawsuit against UMG, what has he done? He flipped it now. Now it's, I don't like Kendrick, because he let that on that interview, he let that guy, well, it's Ice Cube's son, I don't know who it was. He let him hear the song where he dissed Drake on Like That, right? Hey, yo, Dad, I got you. Oh, remember that? Yeah, he did that. He did that. After he said that he got a rich baby dad. Once Drake filed a lawsuit against UMG, he flipped it. So now he don't like Kendrick because he thinks that Drake is against UMG. But see, he probably forgot he said that because he's so damn nuts. So he probably forgot he said that. But now he's against Kendrick now because he thinks that UMG, because he said that, now UMG is pushing Kendrick. Well, I got news for y'all, right? The record labels want to make money. That's what they care about. They care about making money. I don't understand why we put so much trust into the record labels because all they want to do is make money. If all the rappers came out and start rapping about real estate and it was making money, they will push real estate. They will push that. If the rappers come out and say, you know what, we're not going to use the word nigga no more. We're all going to rap and we're going to use terms of endearment for black people. They would push that because it would make money. Right? For example, up until GNX, all the Kendrick Lamar albums were uplifting. Not saying GNX wasn't. I'm just saying it wasn't as uplifting as all the other albums. All the other albums was uplifting. What did they do? They pushed that. All of them albums went platinum. They pushed that. They all care about making money. They don't care about the messaging behind it. They just care about making money. So you get a lot of these artists who will do that. Kanye West was one of those artists who had a message until a certain point where he realized that his message wasn't resonating like it was with Kendrick. Like Kendrick's message to me is much better than Kanye West's. So what Kanye West do? He became more controversial. So now he has to be more controversial. It's kind of like Eminem, how Eminem was, but Eminem was more, he was controversial, but not this controversial. He was like controversial. So now you got Kanye West trying to be more controversial because he think that this is going to get more attention on him. But the music industry don't care about that. And another thing too, Kanye West, I don't think it's signed to a label. So he can do whatever he want. He could drop whatever he want. So that's the problem that I think that we are running into here when it comes to these artists, when it comes to them. Because they're not authentic. And they're grasping for straws. They don't realize, especially Kanye, he don't realize that he's old news. Like Kanye West is old news. People only want to see him. They want to see his antics. They don't want to hear his music. That's it. Nobody cares about Kanye West beats no more. Don't get me wrong. Kanye West is a legend when it comes to music, when it comes to hip hop music. I'm not going to say he's not. But nobody cares no more. He's not. He's old news. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of like I don't want to compare him to that, but he's kind of like the C300. Remember that? Oh, the poor man's Bentley. Remember that? That's Kanye West now. Nobody cares about no C300. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get the real one now. That's Kanye West to me. He's like a poor man's Bentley now. You know, he used to be the real Bentley, but then he turned into the poor man's Bentley. You know what I mean? And nobody cares. And nobody cares about Drake either. People don't want to admit it, but nobody cares about Drake either. Like, he's not as impactful as he was after this battle. People could say whatever they want to say, but Drake is not as impactful as he was. It's over, bro. It is. I mean, listen, he still got some success with him, but it's over. Now, speaking of Drake, $250 million settlement. I don't know if that's actually true or not. I see it moving around. I actually did a video and I'm going to drop that. But I see it moving around and I don't know if that's actually true. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if Drake got 200, if they offered him 250, there's an insider says that. Like, that's like the other story that they said, oh yeah, they offered this and it was before. Like, I just don't know if that's actually true. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they're offering him $250 million for a settlement. And if they do, I'll be honest with you, I think that UMG should offer him the money. And the reason why I say that is because I would rather Drake settle out of court than win in court and mess the whole music industry up. Because if he settles out of court then people could say, yeah, I'll take that little small victory. Drake could have that little victory, but it's still a stain on him because people are going to say, bro, you went to court over a diss song. So no matter what Drake does in this situation, he still loses in my eyes. Doesn't matter. If he goes and if he wins the case and the music industry has to be changed, because let's be clear here, none of the record labels are going to be affected. They're just going to police whatever you talk about. That's it. They're not going to be affected by it. Oh, well, now the music industry has changed. For what? For the better? For the better? I mean, for some cases, it might be. Some people say that, okay, now you can't say the word nigga now. Because a lot of these, let's be honest, a lot of these Jewish people, they don't care if you say it. They don't care. They'll push it. Yeah, say that word. They don't care. Why does it bother them? You know what I'm saying? Like, but we can't talk about them because that's I ain't going to even say the word. But we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's don't do that. But the point I'm making is they okay with pushing that type of rhetoric because it's all about making money. If Drake was to go and do that, maybe that'd change. That might be a good out of the bad. But ultimately, overall, it's going to mess a lot of stuff up. Because if you think about it, now the heads of the record labels going to say, well, we don't want to get sued. So this song right here, you need to change the wording. You can't say this. And then again, who's to say if they tell you to change the wording that it still might not be offensive to somebody. Somebody still might be offended by it. Be like, nah, I feel like I'm offended by that because even though he said that like that, I just feel like that happens. So the point I'm making is if he wins this, it messes everything up. If he loses, people could say, yeah, Drake lost, but he gained some money. Okay, cool. No big deal. They knew they was wrong. Cool. I'm cool with that. But he still looked like a sucker because you are out here literally going to court over a diss track. So no matter which way you shade it, nigga, you went to court over a diss track. I don't care if you say any of y'all defending that is crazy to me. The man did a diss track. You said, he defamed me. He defamed you. That was the point of the battle, nigga. He was trying to defame you. That's what he was supposed to do. He was trying to end you. What are you not understanding? That was the point of it. Yes. In a battle, you're supposed to defame the person. You're supposed to try to end them. You're supposed to kill them with your words. That's what it is. I don't understand why you would think that you're not going to be defamed. And on top of that, the man warned you several times not to go down that road. He told you, listen, don't go down that road. If you do, I'm going to defame you. He literally told you this. We could just have a regular battle. Friendly. I ain't even your friend. And I'm telling you, we could be friendly. We should keep it this way. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be friendly. Let's just have a friendly fade, bro. That's all I'm saying. You like a lot of people be thinking that we live in this time where all y'all niggas are sensitive as hell. It's like we're supposed to be nice about punching you in the face. I gotta be nice about slapping you in the back of your neck. What is this? We're having like this love tap fight. Like what's going on? He's supposed to do that, Drake. He was supposed to get you out of here. That was the point of the battle. You and J. Cole.